Imagine walking into a room full of diplomats, journalists, and royalty, and convincing every single one of them that you're a long-lost prince, not just once, but for years. This isn't a movie plot. This actually happened. Today, we're diving into the unbelievable story of Gérard de Sède, the man who faked an entire royal identity and almost got away with it. Grab a fork, relax, and let's chew through one of the weirdest stories history tried to forget. The story begins in France in the early 20th century. At the time, Europe was still obsessed with nobility, secret bloodlines, and ancient dynasties. The aristocracy may have lost political power, but they still held social influence. If you had a title, you had access. You had money, you had status. And one man decided to take advantage of that. In the 1950s, a man named Gérard de Sède, a journalist and writer with a fascination for secret societies, began spreading a wild theory. He claimed that a hidden bloodline had survived the fall of the Merovingian dynasty, an ancient French royal family that supposedly ruled by divine right. Even more outrageous, he had evidence that a modern descendant still existed. Guess who he implied that descendant might be? Yep, himself. He built an identity piece by piece. He cited obscure manuscripts, invented genealogies, forged letters, and connected himself to secret organizations like the Priory of Sion, a fake society he and his friends literally made up. But here's the twist. He didn't present himself as a prince directly. He let others suggest it. Reporters, authors, conspiracists. It gave him deniability and mystery. People started whispering. Could Gérard de Sède actually be a royal descendant? The public ate it up. In post-World War II Europe, people were hungry for mystery. Authors started referencing him in books. Documentaries quoted him. Even some academics fell for it. He toured conferences, wrote books, gave cryptic interviews, and the more he talked, the more credible he seemed. He didn't need a crown. The illusion of royalty was enough. Now, here's where it gets really strange. Gérard worked with another man, Pierre Plantard, a former con man. Together, they invented the Priory of Sion, supposedly an ancient brotherhood protecting the bloodline of Christ. Yes, that story, the one Dan Brown later used in the Da Vinci Code, started right here. They even planted fake documents in the French National Library to back it up. Let that sink in. They forged history, and people believed it for decades. Eventually, real historians caught on. By the 1990s, the hoax was exposed. But here's the crazy part. Even after the whole thing was debunked, many people still believed Gérard de Sède had royal ties. Why? Because people want to believe in hidden kings, secret truths, mystery behind the curtain. And Gérard, he gave them exactly that, a believable lie wrapped in just enough fact to feel real. Gérard de Sède died in 2004. He never wore a crown, never sat on a throne. But he lived like royalty, not because of blood, but because of belief. And his influence? It still echoes in pop culture today. Every time someone says, "What if the real king is still out there?" you're hearing the ghost of Gérard de Sède's biggest lie. So next time someone tells you they're a prince, maybe ask for a family tree. But honestly, sometimes the best stories are the ones that almost could be true. Thanks for watching while you eat. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to chew on that like button and subscribe for more random stories just like this. Catch you in the next one.